Hello there, my children. Oh, jeez. 'Tis I, SabreWulf, Count von SabreWulf, or you can just call me SabreWulf if you want to, and I was assigned to read this, scary story to tell in the dark. So, here goes nothing. Kind of a gay title if you ask me, but, whatever. There was a small village in the middle of a dark forest. In the village there was a haunted house. Haunted. That everyone was terrified to enter. No one would dare to stay there overnight. Legend had it, every night at midnight, a bloody severed head fell out of the chimney. One day a rich man was passing through the village after hearing about that haunted house. He offered $1,000 to whoever was brave enough to spend an entire night in that house. None of the villagers would take him up on his bet until a young boy, you got guts, kid, stepped forward and raised his hand. The boy announced that he would spend the night in the haunted house as long as he could bring his dog with him. Trying to bring your dog in this, huh, kid? The man agreed, and it was settled. The next morning, the boy set off for the haunted house with his trusty dog following close behind. I can add so many things to that, but I think I'll let that one slide. As he entered the dreary adobe, he whistled a happy tune to calm his nerves. After doing a little exploring, he decided to make himself comfortable in the living room. He started a fire in the fireplace, of course, then lay down on the couch with his dog and waited for morning to arrive. For a while, nothing happened. Then, a little after midnight, he heard a strange noise over the cracking of the fire, and the creaking of the house. It sounded like it was coming from somewhere out in the woods. Someone or something was singing a haunting tune. Me tie Doughty Walker, sang the eerie voice. The boy stared out of the window, and his hair stood on end. Okay. Maybe it's just someone taking a shortcut through the woods, he told himself. Then his dog suddenly perked up and sang, "Lynchy Kinchy, Collie Molly, Dingo Dingo." The boy could barely believe his ears. His dog had never uttered a word before. Now it was answering the haunting voice in the woods. He pinched himself to make sure he wasn't dreaming. A few minutes later, The boy heard the voice singing again. Only this time, it was closer and louder. "Me tie Doughty Walker," sang the mysterious voice. The dog answered again. "Lynchy, Kinchy, Collie, Molly, Dingo, Dingo." This really had the boy scared. He was afraid that whoever was lurking in the woods would hear the dog singing and come and get them. A few minutes later, the boy heard the voice singing again. Now it was in the backyard. "Me tie Doughty Walker," it called. The dog sang back, louder. "Lynchy, Kinchy, Collie, Molly, Dingo, Dingo." A few minutes later, the boy heard the voice singing again. Now it was coming down the chimney. "Me tie Doughty Walker." Again the dog sang back, "Lynchy, Kinchy, Collie, Molly, Dingo, Dingo." Suddenly, a severed head fell out of the chimney. It missed the fire. Oh, dang. Missed the fire, huh? And landed right in front of the dog. The dog took one look at it and fell over, dead from fright. Then the head turned and stared at the boy. It slowly opened its mouth and screamed. The next morning, the rich man went to check on the boy. He found him lying on the floor of the haunted house. His hair turned white, and he couldn't stop screaming. I hope you mortals enjoyed that little trip, I guess. Sleep well.